Hey guys, Vice here again. I wanted to cover another dungeon. This one's the Azure Vault. I covered it a little bit in my last dungeon video, went over some highlights with it, but I'm going to go through a walkthrough like I did with Ruby Life Pools, specifically because I'm getting this one a lot. And also, this is definitely the dungeon with the most insane trash. I mean, it's honestly unfair, I feel like. Even on these heroics, if you mess up or if people aren't CCing perfectly, you're just going to wipe, as we will see soon. In my last dungeon video, I was actually unaware that Details has a built-in action tracker, and someone in my last video's comment let me know, so thank you, Gavin. There it is on the right above the Details window. So big shout outs to everyone liking and subscribing. I'm having a ton of fun making these videos for you guys, and I've been putting them out a lot more often than I expected, so subscribe to this channel for all the action. Thanks again. Pop some cooldowns, do some cool damage, yep. So these trees, watch out for them because they're in the next few packs. Wild Eruption, let's just AoE, dodge that. See these drakes? Don't wake them up. Do not touch that because they wake up all the rock guys and those are trouble. Someone touches it right there. You see the shriek? It can be kicked, but again, it's not kicked. Erratic Growth cast on me, it's just a stun. It's just a long stun. Right into a root, into one shot. Love it. This is what I'm talking about, like this dungeon, these couple areas with the whelps, of course you just avoid them, or if you want to just kill them, they have a little bit of HP, so you just pop them real quick, but it's best to just avoid them because these rock things are, I'm not really sure, they do like a frontal cone and then there's all kinds of stuff that can kill you almost instantly. So this ended up being an extremely sloppy pull because someone touched the whelps and woke up the rock guys. Just avoid that and it's easy pulls here. Right now the other two DPS are in Affliction Warlock, first time I've seen that. The DK is actually blood, he's doing a lot of damage, and then it's an enhancement shaman. Again, take all these numbers with a grain of salt. This is beta. There's been very, very little tuning. Classes are being character copied, so they just erratic growth, they just chain on you. So this is what I'm talking about. If people aren't saving CC, because it's not a kickable ability, you have to stun it or, you know, fear hard CC. And that's obviously much less common than a kick. Wild Eruption again, we're at a growth's going out. I had a knock, I just didn't use it. I'm an asshole, I'll get it in the wrong hands. Alright. Don't play like me. All these little slimes, they just die instantly and they explode. So it's kind of an annoying pack to pull because there's only actual 3 mobs in here. Once you kill all this, the rock boss wakes up. It's very straightforward, there's really almost no mechanics, he just puts out a couple of things to dodge, a frontal, and then he explodes all the crystals. Doesn't seem like you need to do much. Maybe I'm probably just missing a mechanic because it's heroic occurs. Pretty much every time right now currently with the boss kill times, I'll just empower. I'll just hold DR, do my first sets of empowers. Like boss is already half HP since we lusted, so I'm gonna derage soon for my next set of empowers, my second set, to actually extend it. Just gonna rip it here, yeah. Because by the time it's over, the boss is gonna be dead. And of course, forcing your mastery at full effect with Dragon Rage is extremely potent, especially on these lower kill times like this. Just save it towards the end of the fight. Okay, right after this, it's the whelps again. These ones are stationary. The circle grows and shrinks. Someone touches it. As you can see, he kicked it. I'm gonna kick him, and then we just kill him. You just do that too. Otherwise, all those guys would have woke up and wiped us, guaranteed. Cool, so the whelp area is gone. No more whelps to deal with. These guys are nothing special. Gotta say, this dungeon gives me like a mix of the Suramar Legion dungeons, but mostly the Nexus. Like look, similar Rockman boss. Last boss is also a dragon. These things make you teleport, kind of like Akindun in WoW. These things are pretty dangerous too. Arcane Curator, make sure you kick him. Heavy Tome just drops a bunch of big AoE on the guy that disorients. I believe that's the main thing here. Or no, Forbidden Knowledge is, and then Heavy Tome. I forget what that is. Waking Bane, it puts you to sleep too. So again, there's just so many things to look for and kick. I think I might get slept on the next pack. Like, it's just a channel and then it sleeps you for 10 seconds. It's just ridiculous. It's just a heroic and you still have to be so on point with kicks and CC and dispels. There's some rock guys ahead too. Forbidden Knowledge, this one is really important because you'll just get chained, disoriented in place, and then just die. Crystallize, get out. Piercing Shards is our big frontal. That, see, look, that almost, even that just almost one-shot people. Splintering Shards is an unavoidable AoE. So those can get paired pretty often with these guys and just wipe you. Like I said, this dungeon feels really unfair with the trash. I don't think there's a single other pack in the heroic so far that is just so insane. I mean, the whole dungeon, at least the whole first half of the dungeon, the last half is a joke. This place will be terrifying on Fortified when they're plus draw. More rock eyes here. This is a deadly pack. Two of the rock eyes and the curator. Piercing Shards, it's a frontal. Even the tank almost gets one shot by that in a heroic. Dodge these at all costs. And bad. Teleport to the next ring down. If you go left side, you avoid any more rock guys. So I think that's going to be the play every time. These guys don't seem to be too dangerous. I think they just have like a small frontal of that right there. Arcane Bash. I believe that silences too. Little runes on the floor that just open up bombs and just get out. Icy Binding. So here's another thing. I think it's, I'm not sure. Oh, Waking Bane right here. He just slept. Oh, he just slept me. Look at that, 10-second sleep. Just goodbye. And then I'm sitting here getting hit too. But anyways, one of these mobs, they're in the next room too. They have a something you need to kick. It roots everybody. It's really annoying. It might be these guys. It's like Dragon Mage guys. I think they're the ones who cast it. Icy Bindings. Dragon Mage. That guy. Seal Keeper. Runes. Seal Keeper. For anyone else out there who has beta, which specs have you seen that seem super overtuned at the moment? Obviously it varies a lot depending on player skill, but I'm kind of curious what the consensus is. Because so far for me, I've only seen Unholy DK, Demo Lock, Prod and Arms Warrior, and BM Hunter absolutely destroy everyone. Let me know. This is the second boss. He has two phases. His first phase, he just summons this little ad. I'm not really sure what it does. I'm sure it'll do more on Mythic, because it kind of just kick it and then it just dies. But even when you don't kick it, it doesn't seem to do anything. And then, I don't know if it's HP based yet, but he goes to the center, goes immune, and then he summons 4 ads of his. Obviously gotta kill them all to make him vulnerable again while dodging rotating orbs. Do not try this at home. Then it just repeats again. He just summons this little ad and then he has a kind of like a frontal, and then he'll turn and shoot at one of his orbs. Like I said, the rest of the trash in this place is a joke compared to the first half. These guys will just target you and shoulder slam you. Just a knockback. These lads don't do much, and then these frogs don't do much either. They just jump around. Get out of here. These packs can be kind of annoying because the frogs are jumping everywhere. Pretty sure they target a player or nearby a player, so the play is probably just LOS and stack, so they're not jumping all across the opposite sides of the stairs. That one went all the way back up. Third boss on another ring. They'll put bombs on you that leave a void zone. Leave yourself space to move because you will have to. The other one is Icy Devastator. She disintegrates you back for some big damage, kind of like second boss in Single Depth. She goes middle. She's still able to be hit, but with our short baby range, I need to get very close to the ring. Get in the orb to reduce the damage from AoE. As far as I'm aware, this is the only Drakthir we fight. One that looks a bit like us, at least. That's when Time Spiral is awesome. I was out of charges of hover. Oh, and that AoE. Oh, and the breath does AoE just like in Singing Dev's boss too. Then boss straight to the last boss, which is a dragon. I could see this boss being really hard on Tyrannical in hierarchies. He doesn't have any tail attack that I've seen, but of course there's the dragon breath. But the big thing is he shakes off, or she shakes off, these crystals. And you need to kill them all before they fracture, because our group let that happen once, and we will never do it again. They explode and put a massive dot that stacks on your group, and you will just die. Unleash Destruction is when he does it. And then you'll see too here, he does big knockbacks like this and slows you. Or maybe the slow was removed. No, I see some people being slowed. So this is a fight where our 25-yard range actually really hurts because of the knockback, and then the crystals spread out pretty far sometimes. It's random. Like here, I can't even hit those yet. So it's almost like you want to be underneath the boss just to be able to be central to most of them. I think that back one's gonna explode. Yeah. Overall, pretty cool dungeon. Crazy, insane trash, unfair trash. Nerf, please. Like, subscribe, good luck, and see you next time.